Alright, so today I'm going to demonstrate how to make dovetailed plywood drawer boxes. Now I've already made the measurement of the drawer boxes that I need for the lake cabinets. They need to be 11 and 1/16 of an inch wide to fit between the slides. And I might make that a little bit less because a little bit of give might be a good thing. And 23 inches deep. So with my dovetailing jig, the front of the board that you use on the front has the female sockets for the teeth. So you make that the full width of your drawer, which makes getting the width exactly right easy, because you just cut the fronts to exactly the right dimension. So first I'm going to cut all the 11 and 1/16 pieces here. I'm just going to knock my stop block a little bit more, loosen or narrow that up just a hair. There we go. It's just a smidge over 11, and I'm going to make a test cut again. Always make a test cut before you commit. You don't get any dirt between your stop block and your wood. Watch out your wood doesn't slide. Let the blade stop before you raise it because it's going to hook. Alright. And make sure you make your measurements with an accurate tape measure too. Okay, now I've got exactly 11 for that. I want to back it up just a little bit. I'm going to give it a 30-second back. Alright. I know that sounds picayune, but my drawer box is tight and doesn't have any give, and the drawer slides don't have a lot either. Hopefully they have a little. So now I'm all set up to cut the fronts. So what's the most efficient way to do this? I cut 2 out of 1. Yeah, I have to, regardless, because I'm going to end up with just a little under 48 here for those two, so it doesn't matter. I'm going to cut both at the same time, I think. And make sure I get them tight to the fence, tight to the stop. And we want our drawers not to fit too loose or too tight. Dust collector comes on. Cut isn't as critical depth-wise, but precision-wise is alright. It just doesn't have to be as accurate. Let's put it that way. These need to be 22.5 because they use up a 1/4 inch on the dovetail each time. So always have your dust on too. And I have a dust collector up here. Probably should be on that also. I just splintered that, so I switched the ends. Alrighty, so there we go. Drawer box parts Now I can take the saw down because I need to use the bench to clamp my dovetail jig to. So stage up the drawers over here. Sorry I was so far away. But what I'm trying to show you here is now this is offset by the width of the tongue. See, this is the width of this groove versus how much that's offset. So when that bit goes in there and you make your channels here, and this is making the teeth, and then when it flips around, well, maybe I should try a test run with some scrap. What do you think? All right, well, you know what? I couldn't find it. Anything I really wanted to cut up. So, dust collector on. Blowing in here. I got my old, this router is from the 60s. It was my dad's. It actually went through a flood and we cleaned it up. And you know what? Look at that rubber cord. The one on my new thing is falling apart. I just do that to break out the chipping. Okay, cross your fingers. Pins. And slots. It's nicely lined up too. And look at that. You glue them and wrap them together, and you've got a strong draw. I do like to leave them a little loose. The stop could come out just a hair so that they don't quite go so deep. How much? Let's see. It's a 30-second. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but I'd like to move it a smidge. I'd rather see them go together a little tighter. That's it, just squeak it a line width. All right, so now we got to figure out how we're going to do this one. It's too complex. I can't do it. So now we need to grab the other one and stick him in here. Now this one doesn't really matter yet. He goes all the way to the top, though I know that's the truth. Press down on him, push him up, get him flat, lock him, push that guy in, get him flat. So once you got it going, you're pretty much rocking here. Okay. They fit well. That's about all I can say. I'll show you one more, then I'll show you a box. Maybe I'll glue it up. I'm going to try to be more gentle making my first pass across the front, and I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it from left to right. Just cutting the veneer. That placement. There we go. Let's try it once more. I go this way. Better, less tear out going that way. That makes sense because the bit turns this way. Are we having fun yet? Now hopefully, oh yeah, that's the bomb right there, baby. She's perfect. Sorry about bouncing the dang thing all over the place. Alright, so. There we go. Perfect little dovetails. And a perfect little drawer box. So I'm just going to clamp that and glue it up. I guess you probably don't really need to see that. I do need the sanding block off a little bit of the flash here. I call it that. This stuff. There's still some furry stuff in there from probably that router bit's getting tired over the years too. These come off so nice. All right, I'll glue it up. Actually, I can take the clamps off this door that I've been working on. But we'll start another video for that, so I'm going to set this aside. I'll get this glued up. I'll get a couple more 4-inch clamps. 4-foot clamps, which are way more than necessary, but it's what I got. Alright. I guess I'm going to want to put a wood block in here. So this is going to be a little awkward. Don't you love it when you wrap your fingernails and it like hurts way down to the root of your elbow? Yeah, I love it. So I'm just putting these together with regular weldwood. Tight bond, I mean. Hey, I'm not Norm. What can I say? I'm not Normie. So we find one, and we find one, and I got my Q-tips here. I'm not using waterproof glue on this. That's one. I'm putting a shot in each one of these. And in between these guys and on the tips of the keys. Okay. And we'll just massage that around a little bit. And then we'll do the same in this one. Just fill the key up, and put it on the face. Oh no, we don't want it on the face. This is the face we want it on. These are just going to get clear varnish on them anyway. So, paper towels right here. A little paper towel and water. Where's my big square? I've got a big square around here somewhere. What side should we put on first? Should I do this side and make it easy? Okay. What number is this one? That's got to be it. That's 4. Oh, that's 3. Okay, get 3 on here. There we go. 4 and 2, yep. Okay, let's get this guy gooped up. I think he called me on the phone the other day. That's probably all I really need. We'll do a little on this guy. I'm just going to put some on the tips of the keys and on the flats between. I've already got glue on the other surfaces. Make sure everything's all happy. What's nice about this is this will set it right the right depth. Alright, just like that. Now we can work on the other parts here. I don't want that glue. What am I doing? Again, we don't want them on that face here. Because that's the outside of the hinge. The outside of the hinge, the outside of the... You know what I mean. You know what I mean, Vern? I kind of miss old Ernest. Jim Varney. Know what I mean? I called a guy one time about a transmission. He said, you know what I mean, between every sentence. We'll clean up any loose glue here as we go by here. A little much on this guy. All right. Now, this fun. As I said, I'm just dabbing it on the end of each of these, and then I'm spreading it with the Q-tip into the flats area, just like this. I've already got glue on all these surfaces, so on the other side. So this will really make them made up nice. That should have forced them all together square. I'm going to take these pumpies and give this guy a squiz just to straighten. Look at that, see, just pulled it in square there. I'm just pressing the dovetails in. Alright, so that's pretty much all we need to do on these ends. That way. Then we'll pull them together. End to end better. That guy really pulled it together. Pulled it together. All flush. Alright, so what am I going to do? How am I going to do this? Blocks of wood, blocks of wood. Let's just do something like this. Across each end. Yeah, that'll work. Perfect. And oh yeah, let's suck it right up. See, just a little bit of ooze. We'll sand that off when it's dry. I just want to make sure my dovetails are set tight. Let me check this for square. Where's my square? Oh, there it is. You're so square, Bob. Always a good thing to square things up before they dry. And look at that. That touches all the way along front and back. I can't even rock it at all. And the corner is tight. So that's a square drawer. And it should be flat. My table's pretty flat. So there you go, guys, drawer box. You want to know my secret to making a little bit more depth out of your drawers? I'll show you in just a few minutes when this is dry. So I measured the drawer specifically. It is definitely 11 1/32 wide. So, what I've got is some pieces of wood here I can make drawer bottoms out of. Now, I know it's got paint on this side, but if we put this side up, it'll be fine. And this one, they're just drawer bottoms, you know. They're going to have crap laying in there on top of it anyway. I got that, and then I've got a couple of pieces of 1/4 inch ply over here. I've got 8 feet of it, so I guess this is probably good. Well, as you just saw, which apparently you didn't, I just cut the 1/4 inch plywood that I cut the length over there down to 11 1/32 here. And let's verify that. Bingo, bingo. Alright, so the dust collector can go off for now. What I'm going to do off camera is I'm going to sand these up so they're just not a stinking mess like they are. So I hate losing 3/4 of an inch of a shallow drawer to dadoing in or rabbiting in the bottom. So all I do is I put the bottom right on the bottom with glue and screws. It may be an unconventional way to do it, but I've done it on several larger drawer assemblies, and nothing is ever let loose. And there you go, guys. My way of doing it. Looks like I had one split out here. If I back this screw out, see what happens. Yeah. Take that guy out. I'll just move him a little bit. There you go. Now after this dries up, we'll run around it with the sander. Little farmer going by. But I'm pretty proud of that. You saw me make it. Dovetails never coming apart, stronger than the wood itself, or strong as. In this box I could jump on it. This is going to be the top silverware drawer for the wife. That's why I put the prettier wood in it. These other ones, this wood is fine. It's got a few speckles on it where I welded and spattered, but I got 3 more boxes to build, just like you saw. But that's it for now, guys. How to build Bob's Barn Workshop. How I build a nice dovetail 1/2-inch Baltic birch drawer. I wouldn't want to go buy Baltic birch right now. It's probably through the roof, although it is from overseas. So I don't know if that's, you know, of course they blame everything on COVID. If COVID caused a shortage. All right, guys. We'll be back in the barn again sometime soon. And I got to fix that Mustang. Oh yeah, got lots to do. God bless. Take care. All right, just a quick follow-up, guys. I'm out in the shop. It's dark. I'm not sure what time it is. It's got to be after 9 probably. But these are 2 that have been. There's the 5-inch, the 6-inch drawer. They've been taken out of the clamps. I got the 7 in the clamps done, and I just finished the 9, all dovetailed, all screwed and glued, all ready to rock and roll. So all I'm going to do next, and I won't show this because it'll just be boring. I'm going to sand them all up and give them a coat of polyurethane, maybe 2 coats, just to seal them up. And then I got to make the drawer fronts. Well, I've got one nice 8-foot 1x8 pine here that's got some pretty nice grain look in it there that they're sitting on. That's what I'm going to make the drawer fronts out. Of course, for the 9-inch one, I need about a 10-inch wide board, so I'm going to have to glue a couple edge to edge to add some width to it. It'll be a compound glue up for that. That won't be too bad. But yeah, that's what I'm going to make it out of. So we're done for now. God bless. Take care.